damage dealt with swords. Great. Oh, to make 3 of them. Alright. Increase maximum sword damage. Increase bleeding. Hopefully not your own bleeding. Okay, that's good. Parry blows, throw daggers. That sounds good. Increase fight power. Parry all angles. Alright.
Something's troubling me. Let's see. The bloody witch.
Welcome to my modest shop.
Another jacket.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched towards his knife.
His hand.
What then?
He got a bolt in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
The poor ones are always uppity.
He's... hello? Hello?
Shit.
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
Ha! You'd think he was faultist himself, parading among his...
I guess it's still not dark enough. What's the point?
Glad we made the...
Oh, here's where I'm supposed to go. Fucking locked. There's a dark enough here. What the fuck, man?
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen,
Everybody wants to
friend.
talk to him.
I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these
He
cunts,
also
Laredo
needs to-
can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded so...
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's
Wanna fight
operational,
these drunks.
no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Go get yourself laid, motherfucker.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this
Find a
one.
way to disable the ballista.
Down the path.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Ballistics. What does it? The dude say about Ashley in Resident Evil 4? Check out those ballistics.
No passage.
Damn, he gave up fast.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Maybe this hooker can
Sniffing
help me.
around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
That one struts about as if he haven't had this good a time in
What do you
ages.
know? What is he doing walking around in a circle?
I don't like straight.
Tend to the ballista, Geralt.
Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you are fat.
Let's talk to him again.
No passage.
Bitch, I'll do some magic on you.
Care for some real diversion?
Fucking slice and dice.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Who here came to see some titties?
Luckily, the commandant's
Nah,
provided
no one
it
wants
all.
to see fucking
Did you
Laredo's
hear?
ass
Two
bounce
big
up and
shots
down on
fired.
some bitch.
Wonder what
As
they
long as
want.
you can afford to tell it. I'll not let you.
Yes?
Do we wait
What now,
until
dude?
the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
Flash
My
your dick
apologies,
and then I'll run
gentlemen.
past him.
I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In
Fucking
point of
nosy
fact, it's a
motherfucker.
matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Sure,
An
why not?
offer. Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
I might have heard a
Might
thing
have
of
heard
it.
something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as
I
possible.
fancy you, Geralt.
Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
He's a Witcher
Brilliant as
fanboy.
ever.
A decent proposal. Find the trap fragment. Alright, distract.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Soldier, report to my bedchambers immediately. Yo, we sneaking.
Shut it, soldier. Have respect. The rest of your life on the king.
Oh shit.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
I was looking for the bathroom.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
It's an interesting hat.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was
It
here.
looks like fucking Kevin Nealon from Little Nicky. He has fucking tits
Think they
on
can
his
do
face.
anything, those sorceresses? I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I am the law.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the
Scoia'tael
truth,
sounds like a bad rash.
Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
Yorveth.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
That's an awesome nickname, by the way.
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him, too. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam,
I'm on
of
the
course.
side of the money.
Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Captain Insano shows no
My
mercy.
enemy's enemy is my friend. We barely escaped with our lives the last time we ran into Yorveth.
Damn squirrels draw ever nearer.
What about those
What
dirty
about the elves
non-humans?
and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know.
You fuck the dwarven
That's my
hookers.
point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be
What about
sure
them?
who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure. They eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Yo,
I'm
be nicer,
surprised
dude.
they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
Be nice to your dwarven hookers.
Town guards treat non-humans
They work
like
hard.
shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them
The
from the danger that
simpletons.
lurks amongst the trees.
That was way
You
sis.
detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that horse son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom.
Whoreson.
He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps
you
a
mean Mr.
monster
Whoreson?
becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's
Whores
crown
and
trophy.
thieves and the Mexicans.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as
This dude's
Yorveth
fucking
remains
drunk.
free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt.
To the
That's how you build
windows.
trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue.
What is he, a bootleg
Kill the
Kraken?
Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes.
Kraken's cousin.
Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
Yo, show me
I'm
the
a
money.
witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading
We'll give you
post's
all the
treasury.
dwarven hookers you can handle. Alright.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Look at his fucking homie on the side. He's just like chilling. Like, yeah. Do what Laredo says. Leave Laredo's house. Get the fuck out of here. Move, ninja.
Passage.
What? You fucking serious? I'll stab you, motherfucker. Okay, that's not the right way. Oh, that's the way to his fucking personal sex dungeon.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Don't you trade.
And it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
He's salty. Because nobody likes you, Vernon.
We'll meet later. Don't forget
Fucking
your
weird.
weapons on the way out.
He dressed like a fucking Muslim. Ask about the river monster at the end.
I'm taking your pouch.
Ask about our river monsters. Dude, they just left them on the fucking roofs. Wow. I'm sure they're probably starting to smell by now. Three broomsticks. Oh no, it's Leaky Cauldron. Leaky Cauldron, that's in Flotsam.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Merigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold.
Ah, Triss, let me eat your lice.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to
crotch
see you in
lice.
your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did
A
you hear
big
about
fat
Foltest?
Zoltan wedding?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon,
I want
was
to know
there
how
really one
Foltest
there?
died.
And who rules Temeria now?
You gossipy
Dandelion,
bitch.
calm down. You'll choke on your
Dandelion.
liquor.
I guess he lives up to his namesake.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others.
After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler.
3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except
What
the
those
trade
guards
was
do
in
to you in
court
the
and
dungeon,
ministry
girl?
positions,
Let's not
spheres of
talk about
influence,
that.
royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
No sick mages
Where were the
around?
mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay
He
me,
sings
and
too,
the
wow.
food was awful.
What a fairy.
No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No.
He's all into the
It
story
ended
now.
as usual.
What happened
Sadly,
next?
John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
John Natalis. Alright, enough politics.
I've heard enough about politics.
Yeah, what's with that wedding?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be pop-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like
what?
This.
They ruined his engagement?
We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a J-stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite.
Bowls of shite.
Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Girl's like, yeah, let's talk about the dragon now.
Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the La Villettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
Bitch, what do you expect me to do if I can fight dragons?
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored.
Let him be. Let him suck his cocks.
You know how he is.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the La Villettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute, bastards. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.